today. From TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the New York Giants.
The calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants. There, maybe a yard up to the 24. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Giants.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 36 yards on the play. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. And down inside the 15 he goes. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
A gain of 4.
2nd and 6. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic. And it's
out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking for Shepard deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And his throw is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First down, New York.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
8-yard pickup. First down, Giants.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Devon Hamilton gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
And the Giants first down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
First and goal at the
23 yards on the play. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. It's their quarterback with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Giants add on to their lead. And they give this time to the tailback. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. After one, a 14-3 ball game.
The score, Giants 14. Jaguars 3.
The Giants on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced.
Play action, they'll throw. Catch made by Slayton. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, 93 yards. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. The Giants on third down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 7. He can run for it, and he will. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. His throw incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Good move at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down. They'll look to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Complete to number 28.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
On the run, it's Penny. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Giants add on to their lead. They're going to look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Taken down at the 14-yard line.
He'll buy some time right. He'll run it. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in.
The pass.
It's a big-time play there for the G-Man. 55 yards. Sometimes the one-handed catch. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Touchdown,
Evan Ingram, his first touchdown on the year. He'll look to throw. Looking for Shepard deep. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
They'll drop to throw, escaping the pressure right. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown.
New York.
Darius Slayton on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants have got it on cruise control. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket. He'll drop to throw. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is caught at the 20. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll begin out in the windy city of Chicago. And as they approach halftime, it's the Bears who are out in front. The Bears looking to sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. From there, we'll head down to the Big Easy. Check on the Saints at home at the Superdome. And you can see they trail in that matchup against the Pittsburgh Steelers. James Conner, over 100 yards on the afternoon thus far with a touchdown run as well. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And for the moment, they find themselves trailing the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race, very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to let it go again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to go for a big play downfield and almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
He was covered by C.J. Henderson.
And now he's going to use his legs. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Flush to his right. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
He's across midfield.
The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Touchdown, New York.
Jared Cook, his first. They'll set up to throw. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 35. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Steps away to his left. Trying to improvise. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Joe Schobert showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown.
New York.
Darius Slayton, 34. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flushed out right. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
He gets his first catch there, but all in all, when you're talking about the #1 receiver in the NFL coming into this game, and we're just talking about the first catch there, I think they're doing a nice job of bottling him up.
It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down again.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Giants on third down. They've been automatic. How about 8 for 8 in the game thus far? This is 3rd and 11. Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's why if you plan a 4-3 base,
they'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking for Shepard deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And they give this time to the tailback. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
He's tackled at the 32.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The pass.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Rolling to his left. Got a man, Slayton. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets him. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Joe Schobert able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Forced out to his left. Dancing to his left. And he's going to go down again. Yannick Ngakoue in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. He can run for it, and he will. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Their mobile quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And this offense continues to pour it on.
Well, they were backed up on 3rd and goal, and when you saw him start to scramble, my thought process was he'll get what he can and maybe get out of bounds. But he got a little bit greedy there, and in this case, greed was good.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 35.
It's a gain of 30.
They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Josh Allen in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. And the pressure gets to him again. Yannick Ngakoue picks up his second sack of the afternoon. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Now a play fake here on first down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Today's final score.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Giants, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head.
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 7.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dancing to his left. They'll try and run it. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That's good for a Giants first down.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack there by Roquan Smith. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
The quarterback on the scramble.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to come up. He'll come out throwing here on first down. Buying time to his left. Being chased, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for Shepard deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Flush to his right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And this one is incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. That's complete to Slayton. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10. These are his numbers from last week's contest. Now, you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw right there. They want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack.
And he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 9. A big play there for the Giants. 61 yards. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this, and he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking for Shepard deep. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Khalil Mack in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Flushed out right. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Clock rolling as the Giants will hurry to the line.
32-yard line.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right, eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
The tackle made by Robert Quinn.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
At the 43-yard line.
Five yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
38-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Giants.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback. And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Now he's forced out left. And off his back foot, he'll heave. And this will be caught at the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Flushed out right. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And out of bounds right around the 20. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a 4th down. They'll look to throw here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
Brought down at the
2nd and 9 now. Being chased out left. Finds his tight end Ingram. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. He'll drop to throw.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disrupt.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. This will be caught at about the 5. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. That's good for a gain of 6. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Forced out to his left. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Darius Slayton. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Looking for Shepard deep. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Complete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Dancing to his left. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. Flush to his right. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
At the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Khalil Mack, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Taken down back at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now he'll let it go on the run, deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now we've got a giant player here slow to get up after that last play. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. Out to his left. Buying time to his left. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
back to throw. They'll roll him out right. Flushed out right. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Well, Charles, an absolutely thrilling finish there at the end, down to the final play. Got it close to the goal line, but couldn't punch it in.
How much fun was that ending, though, for us?
We were
right?
standing up.
I had to. You had to get out of your seat for that one. That close to the goal line? Oh, that was fun.
So for the Giants, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll have another home date next week as the LA Rams come to town. Meanwhile, for the Bears, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now.